Hi YouTube, this is part 2 of that two-part series telling you how to make the biggest army in all of Skyrim via glitchable followers, Xbox 360 or special edition, no mods, just pure vanilla goodness. Now, let's go down to brass tacks because this little asshole Barbas will follow me fucking everywhere. You have about 24 followers right here. I mean, I will count them, but then again, no, I will not. It will take way too fucking long. Now, the key points you need to remember are that this little Reichling dude right here will also have 3 spawn out of nowhere, making him a total of 4, not 1. Esbern will summon a Frost or Storm Atronach at a certain level, making him 2, not 1. And Serana over there in the glass, yes, that's Serana. See, I told you. Will also necromancy something up, making her 2, not 1. Now, 24 followers is the highest number you will find searchable on YouTube. Trust me, I know, I tried. I had 15 in the roster, and then somebody came out with a video for 15. And I was like, well, that's cool and all, but I bet I can do better. So I spent all kinds of time going through all the temporary follow requests and finding out just what you can do. Now, I can pretty much say that every quest line has at least one type of follower you can, maybe get. The Dragonborn has Esbern and Delphine. A couple of Daedric quests have them, like Brother Verilis. There's at least one for every town, if you will, if we're going with Thonir. But 24, you say. Is this the highest number, you say? Well, I say, no, it's not. Take note that Goldir is my main follower. If I were to replace him with, let's say, Zargo, the Khajiit mage of the College of Winterhold, which is also an uncapped level follower, meaning he can level forever, he will also summon at least one thing, making him 2, not 1. That makes 25. I was going to say pawns. I've been playing some Dragon's Dogma, but, well, thralls, same thing. Chief Ymars and Orchender, which I will explain why I have these two in a minute. They can be replaced with Master Necromancers. The level cap for permanent thralls of human varieties that can summon more is 40, making Master Necromancers the best option to summon an army. They will add 2 per Master Necromancer, making it a maximum of 4. This takes you up to 29. Now, 29's very impressive. Now, as for explaining these two, that is exactly why I have them. They are very impressive. Chief Ymars has outstanding health and good base equipment, which you can upgrade as long as you put it back on him. It has to be his original set as well. His weapon and shield are more malleable. As you can see, I put in ebony. Oh, wait, Dragonbone. And Orchender here is very resistant to several, well, resistances that you will not see of somebody of his variety. He has a teleport ability, which is the best one of any person you can thrall. It has the best control and has the least bugs. On top of that, it will regenerate his health every time he teleports, usually within the same variety. And as one downside, and I'm just going to say this right now, Thonir is a bit of a snitch, and his biggest benefit is he sells you wood. But, numbers. Now, 29, is that the highest you can do? Again, no. If you were to give, say, Brother Verilis and Mon over here in the Dragon Plate And, well, Cicero and the two Dark Brother initiates, if you were to give them staffs of necromancy of any kind, staffs of conjuring of any kind, it would allow you to have at least 5 more people, making a total of 34. This is the highest follower group you can have in all of Skyrim. In the Karstag video, I did not have Enmon, I did not have Maurice Jondrell, and I did not have Gelda the Goat. Gelda the Goat will die in 1 hit. And I know I'm saying Gleda's name wrong, but fuck her, she's a goat. Maurice Jondrell will only pick up equipment. You cannot pickpocket it onto him. As well as Thonir, you cannot pickpocket stuff onto him. The most he will use that you can give him is a shield. And a hide one at that. He will not use anything better than the hide equipment. Esbern and Delphine are unable to use stuff that you pickpocket down to them. You cannot pickpocket on the Mercer Frey, nor can you pickpocket on the Rauloff or any of the main followers. Farkas, you have to switch in and out of your main follower to transfer equipment onto him. Barbas will eventually no longer budge for health. He can tank all of these followers attacking him at once. He's unkillable, by all means. And Brother Verilus, as well as Enmon, you have to place items on the ground and hold down A.
Don't worry, our case protection is absolute.
He's not listening to me right now, but essentially what you want to do is you want to hold A, like that, and then you want to point towards something on the ground and they'll pick it up. And that is how you equip them with better equipment. Personally, I would suggest giving them health-based stuff, as clearly they're going to need it. Brother Verilus caps at level 6, Enmon at level 15, Maurice Jondrell at level, I don't know, like 15 or 25 or something like that. Essentially, the levels are split between really low and 50s, with the exception of uncapped followers and the Dark Brotherhood initiates. This group can handle almost anything, except for a tight space and loading time. Do I recommend it? Not unless you want a group of followers like this. I've had a lot of experience playing with a group this size, and I can honestly say that there is a number of problems that persist with a group this size. Yes, I bumped my computer. I'm, again, recording off a potato. This is an HD TV. You probably can't tell. Now, overall, I've spent at least 100 hours in-game time collecting these people. It's very possible to get before level 40. If you want these 2 followers specifically, Chief Yamars, you have to essentially get him at level 40 or 39. I got him at level 38. Orchendra I got at level 40. Orchendra caps at level 40. So he's essentially the perfect and most recommended thrall you can have. Chief Yamars is probably the tankiest thrall you can get. But in terms of Goldier, he has significant value in my heart. I think he's personally one of the best tanks in the game. I've seen him tank multiple traps and wizards, and just, I mean, everybody I've recommended him to has said nothing but nice things. He's a fucking legend. That's essentially all.